Okay, we are back in Baldur's Gate 3, where we have stolen a woman's husband, but for good reasons. And we have taken down the hag. And let's see, we still have tons of spell slots. Hag was super easy. Okay, so next thing, I think, is the Gith Patrol. I think it's the Gith Patrol. I'm trying to think, did we do everything in the Underdark? I think we did. Let me check, let me get popped down there and check them out. Well, everything except go to the Dwarf Town. Yeah. You still need to do Grimforge. But that means going to the Dwerger Town, right? Are you gonna try to steal the weapon from the Gith Patrol? I know the one you're talking about. It's like, I've seen a YouTube short about this. Like, you go over invisible, you try to disarm them. It's like a sword, I think. Which, if that's the case, I don't really care, because my only melee person is using Fang and Claw. Hey, my friend Jim Muck here. What's up, RVM? What about trying the new Space Marine 2 DLC for tomorrow night? I didn't even know they had a new DLC. Is it like a new story? The GameRex page needs a bit of cleaning. There's a few things you played on there. There's still things like OG, Oblivion still on there. Gotcha, okay. Is Tainted Grail the Fall of Avalon on the recommended game list? It's a recent Skyrim game like. I have it on... Uh-oh.
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
That looked like that had some splash damage on their own troops.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Can we kill them? Please. Pretty please.
You heard him. Search every corner.
Did the guy with the dragon already leave?
Light on my feet.
No, he did not. When does the dragon leave? Command word drop on Voss. He could drop a sword. I don't have command word drop. Also, I don't need his sword. You know you can get through this without fighting. He's level 12. Holy shoot. So I know I could go get Lae'zel and have her join the party to talk through this. I don't really want to. Use the mask, turn into a Gith. Oh, does that work? Okay, that I'm willing to do. I've never tried this. Ugh, that is hideous. What's a girl Gith look like with this thing? Slightly better?
Time to press ahead.
Hello! It is me, Gith Yankee, sister in arms.
You are unknown to me, kin. Are you straight from the creche, wandering unbidden? And in the company of local vermin? Explain yourself, Vinisk!
Honestly, I'm not a Gith. These are my prisoners. I intend to bring them to the creche for interrogation. Woo!
How diligent you are, Vinisk. If only all of our Queen's warriors served with such rigor. Take them to the creche and see about fetching reinforcements. But first, a question. We hunt a weapon taken from the Geich slave ship. Have you seen such an item?
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss
What was that?
seeks is the same one the Absolute's followers are hunting. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses.
What is this?
The Gith's suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot
Is this Shadowheart?
discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
Okay, we're all in the conversation, I guess. Produce the artifact? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would attack me on sight if I do that. Let's see, but first a question. What's 7 times 9? 63. It's her Shadowheart, should be standing. Is she shapeshifted? No, she is not. She is not shapeshifted. I don't know of such a weapon.
No matter. More spears will make short work of this hunt. Make for the creche. And if you come across any survivors of the Geich vessel, kill them and search them. Thoroughly. Oretha, keep hunting and do better. Kudenos, we fly!
I wonder if I had enough moonbeams to kill that dragon. Probably not. Silver Tongue, Silver Blade. Astarion is inspired. Wait, did the weak ones run? Oh, I thought the dragon would leave, but I thought the weak ones would stay, and then I could,
Keep going.
I could fight them. But they left. Huh. Talked your way out of a fight? Yeah, but it would have been more XP to talk my way out of the fight and then fight.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing here?
Seeking path. Baldur's Gate.
Did you find the way to Baldur's Gate?
Risen Road. Cross Wooden Bridge.
How did you die?
Monstrous warriors. Keen swords. Black spots.
Where did the monstrous warrior come from?
Mountain pass.
What was your profession?
Miller. In Elturel. Before its fall.
The spell's power.
Alright, in shapeshift. So yeah, there's Shadowheart right there. She wasn't invisible or anything. I don't know why she was, like, not showing up earlier. It's weird. I usually choose violence to get that sword. Yeah, I saw a video online of a guaranteed way to get to get the sword. And the method that I read about was if you get a Beastmaster Ranger, you can get a bear pet. And the bear pet has a skill called Honeyed Paws that will disarm if it rolls above like a 10 or something like that. And what they would do is get Gale in the party, and Gale was... He was some kind of class where... it was divination, I think, where like he would roll dice and then save them. And once they got a dice that was a high enough roll, they would then come back here, make the bear invisible, sneak up to the guy, honey paws his sword, and if it rolled low, they would use divination to force it to roll high, and so it worked even on honor mode. And then you'd get the sword. Now, I didn't care about the sword, because I don't have anyone that's doing melee sword DPS, but I am aware of that trick, because I saw it on a YouTube short. You're about to progress your adventure. Let's do it. That sounded like Karlach just shapeshifted out of Spider. That noise we just heard. Better put her back. Dude, they all lost their shapeshifts. Muck you! Why? Oh my god.
I've got a lot of that. How delicious. Looking ahead. They should all be running.
Started Act 2, technically. I'm pretty sure the zone is still part of... I'm still before Act 1.
Don't mind if I do.
240 XP, holy crap. We're getting there. I believe at level 6, my Shapeshifter Druid gets Owlbear form, and that'll be a lot of fun. And it's 7, the Beastmaster Ranger is really good, so I'll probably spec the Swarmkeeper into Beastmaster. If I make it there. We will see. Lots of blood. Something killed these people and went into that cave. I don't remember what it was. Can I talk to him?
The corpse does not resist.
Nope. Do I have Speak with Animals active? No, I don't. What? Wait, 2 Goblin Camp. Oh, see, yeah, okay, there was a way into this area without going past the Githyanki Patrol. Okay. Yeah, I got into an argument with someone last time about that. I was like, I swear there was another way to just go around them. I think that was the path I was thinking of. Whoa, my god, what? Ooga boogas! Okay, what's going on here? Ghouls and dead Githyankies. Huh. What is this guy? Death Shepherd. Yo, he looks pretty rad, doesn't he? Look at that. He looks pretty sweet. Undead Ward Aura. Allies within 30 feet are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing. Okay. Well, then. Alright, so I know they're resistant, but... let's do this to slow them down. Does he still get to take a shot after that? No, he does not. Alright, end turn. Oh, there's 2 of those Death Shepherds. Stench? Ghastly fumes. That's Gabe when he catches me by surprise. Is it about time?
Ow! Ah, you're shoving my earbud into my ear canal. I'm dying! Chat, hang on, I'll be right back. I have to teach him a lesson.
Okay, I am back. I had to fix my earbud too because he knocked it apart. Okay. Let's see. 4. I don't think I need to upcast moonbeams for this one. I'm just gonna use normal level ones, I think. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should upcast the moonbeam. Critical miss! You have a cleric, why not turn undead them? Because I don't have a cleric, Plague. Alright, I'll do this one at tier 3. And then have him fall back. Shadowheart. Not a cleric. You are acting like I am so stupid. And I got news for you, buddy. She is currently channeling a moonbeam. Knockback? Dude, I never see that work.
A better position.
Why'd you change her class? Why are you so blind? Alright, that one died. Look at that. 12 damage. Because, dude, I changed her class because I had too many fights in the early game where she was literally not helping at all. She would just throw 3 cantrips, they'd all get resisted, and that's it. Moonbeam is 1 spell slot and does massive damage for 10 turns. And it does damage when it hits, and it does damage at the start of their turn. So it can do 20 hits of respectable damage. That's why I changed it. Oh, wow, it blinded him. Nice. Alright, there's 18 more from the moonbeam. More from the bird. No rest for the wicked. Death is but a temporary inconvenience. Raise a fallen undead with all its hit points. Oh my god. Backlash. He only understands druids. Dude, my previous playthrough, the evil playthrough I did, I cleared the whole game with Dennis, the evil cleric of Tiamat. It is not that I only understand druids. It's that I've beaten the game with a cleric, and I prefer the druid. I know what it's got. Another one cooked. Look, there was 11 damage at long range with a bonus action. Amazing. There's 17 more damage at long range. There's another 16 damage at long range, all from Druid. Let's see. I will say, I fear that giant golem coming up at the Adamantine Forge. It's immune to moonbeams. The whole strategy falls apart. 17's kind of low at this stage. Yeah, but it did it 3 times. For 1/10 of a spell slot. We did 60 damage at long range. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like you guys just can't be pleased. I could have a party full of clerics, and you guys would be like, you don't have a single bard? Where's the bards? Nat 1, typical Shadowheart. But fortunately, she's got spells that don't miss. 18 more. A party of 4 bards is the best. They all seduce the dragon. Yeah, and then they have to roll for piercing resist.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Shapeshift into owlbear, dive on top of the forge giant from the rocks, one-shot him with fall damage. We'll get owlbear at our next level up. We don't have that now. And yeah, I know there's some ways to cheese that fight, but I'm just saying if I try to do it normally, it looks terrifying with this honor mode. Why is that one in the back not moving? That's weird.
Shall be done.
Blind. Nope. Critical miss. 12. I was wondering if they would do any damage this fight. Oh my god, these Death Shepherds. They just keep rezzing. Oh, no, no, don't do that. That was the wrong thing.
No choice but to keep going.
Okay, another one down. Let's see. They're resistant to piercing. Hold on. What is his... Okay, anything other than basic weapon and poison. Roaring Thunder. You had a 94% chance to hit Shadowheart. This is why I took her off Cleric. I swear, I honestly, real talk, I think Shadowheart's percentage chances were coded by the XCOM devs. Like, 99 is 50-50. Anybody else in the party, if it says 99, it's gonna hit. With her, it probably will not. But there's a chance it will. Miss on 65%. Alright, we gotta get the big guy down so he stops rezzing. Arrow of Fire. Critical 0. Nice. Miss. That stinky one in the back, still not moving. Miss. Okay. Both the revivey ones, I think, are dead. Blinded that guy. Okay, he's dead. More web.
Nothing will stand in my way. Yes.
Alright, the stinky one is the only one left. He has not moved in pretty much the whole fight.
Better get to it.
You ever done the Bell Spawn playthrough? Do you mean the Dark Urge? Yeah, my second playthrough, which was right after the launch of the game, was an evil run where I was Dark Urge, and I embraced it. Granted, I've heard they've added a lot of stuff to the Dark Urge since then. This is my third playthrough. It's my first time trying Honor Mode. I am playing Dark Urge, but I'm trying to fight against it this time, just to see what happens.
Another day, another fight.
There we go. Okay. So we used 2 spells on that fight.
No one back up.
We probably need to heal Karlach.
How much farther can I go?
Oh no, 3. We used 2 moonbeams and 1 spike growth. That's all we used there.
Not as bad as it could have. Open up. On my way.
There are better healers. The fact that you can throw potions diminishes the need of a healer class of the party.
No traps.
The main thing I want in a party when it comes to healers is just the ability to cast Healing Word. Long range bonus action heal. Like, 'cause you don't have to be able to heal people to full during combat. You just gotta keep them above downstate. Missive from Moonrise. Boop, 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 boop.
Forces have taken Duke Ravengard to
Can Death Shepherd res the other Death Shepherd? I think we saw that happen during the fight.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Here we go.
Samwell Staxford, devoted servant of the Absolute.
Where did these undead come from?
I summoned them
Oh wow, you suck at your job.
to fight against Githyanki. Attack to buy time for the others to escape with Ravengard.
So, yeah, honestly, I think the downstate system for Baldur's Gate is really stupid, and so I abuse it, right? Like, you can get hit for 5,000 damage, and you go downstate, and it will take 3 more hits to kill you. But, if you get hit with 4 hits of 20 all at once, you die. It's a very stupid downstate system. So, basically knowing that there is no possible way for one hit to take you from standing to dead, once they go downstate, you just heal them up with 1 health. Healing Word. Long range. You know, it's 60 range bonus action. It's super simple. Now, there are ways around it. When I fought Menthara, she did a Paladin Smite thing on Astarion, and it did, like, you know, it did 4 separate numbers, and she crit. So she downed him in 1 hit, and then the 3 additional numbers took